everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Becoming Her. It is your girl, Nina Simone.
And it's your girl, Julia Brunetti.
And we are standing up today, only for the intro, so let's not think we're going to be standing the entire episode. But we're standing up today because we're talking about flowing with confidence today. And when we say flowing with we mean dance. Yeah. When we say flowing with confidence, we mean dance. So today is dedicated to, it's like a dance episode, basically. And we're just going to be taking y'all through our journey of dance and how it's helped us build confidence and feel sexy and just feel feminine and, you know, all those type of things. Okay. So today, our icebreaker is going to be a little dance icebreaker. And it's basically going to be where we are going to, I'm going to do a move. Then she's going to do my move and then add a move. Then I have to do my move, her move, and then a new move, right? So it just continues until somebody like basically breaks it, right?
It's going to be.
No, okay, because my retention sometimes be a little off,
what
okay?
You talking about?
It'd be a little off, but okay. You want me to start or you want to start or?
I guess you can start.
Okay. Yeah, look at my phone now.
Okay.
All right, y'all. And we got jackets on right now because it's cold.
Yes.
After this, we probably going to be taking them off. So let's start with, all right. And 1, 2, 4.
Okay. So, 1, 2.
Hey. Okay. Boom. And boom. And a boom. And a boom. And a ha. 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 Ha.
Okay.
And a ooh, 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 hey, hey, oh, hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 8, 3, 4, and a ha, 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 ha. And then, I gotta add one. Yep, okay, ha, ha, and a boom. That's it.
Ooh, okay.
I know that's kind of a lot. 3, 4, and a 1. And a 1. And a Z. Z. Ooh, hey, round. And a hip. Yep. And then you got hold on. Okay. 1. Hey. And a 1. And a 1. And a I forgot it.
Me too.
And a hip, and a
look down. Yeah. And then you gotta add it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, look, I'm
It was a good combo.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because I'm like, look.
I'm hot already.
I'm trying to.
You know?
You guys, that's actually hard. That's going to test your retention.
Girl, I was like,
what is it?
Right.
Yeah. So do that with some friends, okay? Even if you're not a dancer, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can literally do whatever little move you want to do, something simple. Okay? Keep it nice and easy because you will forget.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and
that's how you start to do this switch double and then you do it.
I know, I'm like, Nina, what are you doing? This isn't choreo. This isn't real class, all right? But we're going to go ahead and dive into the episode. Let me move the camera closer, you guys. One second. All right, y'all. So diving right into the episode, like we said, we'll be discussing flowing with confidence today. That is our title. So today we are basically, again, just explaining how the form of movement can embody confidence. How you present yourself can embody confidence. Your posture can embody confidence. Look how she's sitting. Okay. Right. I know that's right. She got her. She's sitting tall. All right. So instead of a woman sitting like this doesn't give confidence. Mm-hmm. Right. But if you're just sitting up and you don't have to be doing too much, it's just you're just sitting tall. It gives off it embodies the confidence that we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to share we're both going to share a personal story about when we felt most confident. I have to say mine is when I started dancing. Like literally, which is why I'm glad we're doing this episode because it ties everything in together.
Yes, but I think we've been talking about it.
Yeah, I think that once I started dancing in heels, though, I would say that's when I felt like my most confident, and it just took my confidence to another level because I was already dealing with, as y'all know, as I've talked about, like my personal issues in a relationship at the time. So, you know, that was kind of taken away from my confidence because I didn't feel good enough. But then once I started, you know, putting on them heels, strapping them heels on, okay? And I just started simply learning how to just move my body in a way that I had never moved it before because I was an athlete. So being an athlete, and I was running track most of my life. So, you know, running track.
She's a runner.
Running track, you can't run cute. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel that.
There's no way to just like, you can't be trying to win a race like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's no way. You have to literally like have the technique, the form, and everything. So I never just felt like feminine running track. Now I will say, whenever, you know, I won a race or something, then of course that would boost my confidence a little bit. But as far as feeling like feminine and confident and like a woman, it didn't start until I put on heels and like started dancing.
Which, quick parenthesis, like y'all need to go on her profile and see her power walk now, because like if that doesn't scream confidence,
hello, that bevel walk.
You know, and then she gives a little like,
yeah. You got to give a little look with it, okay? Yeah. Drop the chin just a tad bit, bring it up, okay? It's gonna. I promise you guys, if you have never thought about, for my women out there, if you have never thought about strapping on some heels and just learning at least how to walk in a heel, like in your most graceful form, try it. You will definitely thank yourself later. What about you? Share a little personal, when did you feel most confident?
My personal story. I think that it started, I really think that my confidence skyrocketed when I met you. Like, when I started dancing with you. Because I had already started dancing before, which I had completely no idea. Like, I had no moves. And so that was like me dipping my foot into dance. And like, that still proved to me that I could do it, you know, if I would follow directions, if I would put myself to it. Like, it just showed me that with time I could get it. Because when I started, I couldn't keep up with anything. And then with time, I was like, okay, I can keep up. But then when I met you, that's when I started to perfect it. And I was like, okay, like, I can see physically that, you know, like just all the tips, like I was applying them and I was like, I genuinely see the change, like in the posture, you know, like in just simply even
all of that matters.
All of that matters. Like the posture, I genuinely think that was like the biggest thing. Cause like I would always like often slouch, you know? And so that was like the biggest thing. But yeah, just seeing like in such little time, how much improvement I've done, you know, and then just seeing, you know, certain moves that looked a little bit harder, but I was able to get them. I was like, whoa, like I would have never thought that I would have been able to do it like that.
And that's a confidence booster.
You know? Yes, it really is. Because it's like, now I'm doing it. You know, it's not even, it's like mental, not even just physical, but it's like genuinely mental. Like confidence, because it's like, okay, now I know that I can do anything I set my mind on.
If you really want to.
So it genuinely goes beyond just the physical aspect.
Yes, for sure. And yeah, y'all. So again, like we said, try something new. If you've never tried dance or just movement, period, do some like yoga. You know, like even the flowy yoga, they have yoga where you flow through it. They have sexy yoga, like feminine yoga. So, so like that might be something good to try.
Or like roller skating, if you guys are looking for ideas. I always wanted to do that. Like, you know how they
how they be like, yeah, girl, I want to learn so bad. Like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
It's gonna be on our motivation board.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Vision board. Period. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Yes. You guys, vision board party coming soon.
And we did say last episode that we were gonna do it.
Yep, and I'll blog that so you guys can kind of see. And if you've never done a vision board before, you can kind of see what that's like.
Which I've never done it, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, so that'll be a good experience.
But we talked about confidence and just how confidence can affect, I guess, like your behavior, the way that you carry yourself. When it comes to confidence, as I was just kind of mentioning, it's not just as far as how you look. It really just goes beyond that. It goes beyond you accepting, you know, that you made mistakes. And so just being confident with your decision making, being confident with, you know, with your instinct, being confident, you know, with what you're doing, knowing that even if you don't have it now, you can get it later. So just confidence overall, it really goes beyond just the way you look. I think that dance is just like the little door that enables it, because that's like just one practical thing that just kind of links both. So that's why I am passionate about it, because it just shows you that both with perseverance and, as you set your mind to it, you can accomplish getting places. But then on a feminine perspective, especially when it comes to heels, it's really just even seeing your body, you know, like just like kind of flowing in a certain way. Like, it's like, okay, I'm not stiff, you know, I'm flowy with it, you know, and there's like some type of sensuality that comes out of it, which is not vulgar, but it's just really just like,
it gives grown. Yes. Like, it doesn't give raunchy. It doesn't give ratchet. Yeah. Which, I mean, you know, you can get ratchet if you want to. Like, that's totally up to you, you know. But as far as just, like, the way that we perceive confidence in a heel, it's different. Yeah. You know, we like to feel like a woman. Yes. You know what I'm saying? A grown woman at that. Because we are entering our grown woman era. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to be able to feel like that sexy woman, but you don't have to do too much. You know, we never have to do too much. We don't
what
have to.
What did you say earlier? Little is less.
Less is more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be out here twerking. And again, I don't have anything against the girls that do twerk because everybody has their role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a role to play. You know, everybody has a role to play. Okay. But as far as like my role that I want to play in this industry, it's not to be objectified as like an object that just, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are just looking at that.
And I like you're literally just looking at that, right?
You know,
be like, whoa,
the talent. I want you to see the art behind it. And there is art behind twerking because everybody can't do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't know how to utilize the muscles and everything like that. So I respect, you know, the twerkers out there. Okay. But, you know, like I want it to be viewed as art. And I think that there's a misconception with men. They view dancers as objects. Yes. And, you know, I just kind of want to be able to like speak about that.
It's because, see, earlier I mentioned like it gives you sensuality, but they take it for sexual.
And we're not being
like
sexual.
Very, very different. Like I'm not being sexual. I'm not trying to, you know, like turn you.
Yeah, I'm not. No, for real.
Like I'm genuinely just like feeling confident in my skin.
Yeah. And you know, that's a big misconception is that, you know, I think men, maybe not even men, people, the way we dance, you know, people might take it as, oh, I know she's probably a freak and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to give that.
Just because, you know, I mean, we do this, like, be my little thing.
No, for real. You know, but it doesn't have to give that. That isn't what equates to, you know, the art. It's art.
Like, if you play a villain in every single movie, that doesn't make you a villain in real life.
Right.
You know, like, you're just acting. So it's like, it's still an art. And it's like, that's just like the specific type of dance or song that we like to dance to. Yeah. And it just kind of like unlocks, I guess, like something in you. Mostly confidence is we're getting into. But that's not like the artist and the person is two
separate people.
And it's like, it's crazy because like if you see me dancing, like I definitely do release, I guess, like so much more confidence. And it's not that I'm not like confident in real life because I'm becoming confident thanks to that. But I'm definitely not the same person like on the dance floor and outside of the dance floor.
Me neither, because like
I'm not that bold.
Yeah, no.
I'm really not.
And you know, you've seen me out and about like at a club or whatever.
Yeah, I was so mindful. We went outside with Nina. She danced for like 2 minutes.
Literally.
And I was looking at her, I was like, why? I was like, just go get it. Like she would literally like just like I know that if she would have started dancing like everybody like a whole circle in the whole club would have just opened like that. I'm like, she getting it down. But it's like no, she was just there shy. You know, she's like, no, it's okay.
Yeah, you know, I just prefer to when I'm out because I'm not a going out girl, but if I do, you know, step out with some friends or whatever. You know, that's my moment to be hyping them up. You know, I feel like I dance so much and I release so much energy through dance already as it is that whenever I go out and I'm out and about, I want to sit pretty. I want to just be able to like vibe, you know, catch a vibe, check out the scenery, peep the scene. I'm the observant friend. So like I'm more so the one that's going to be looking around, making sure ain't no crazies walking in there or, you know.
Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's pretty much me. So, but yeah, like but I do like seeing people dancing at the club too, because that's a level of confidence, you know, just kind of getting out there and
that's
busting it down.
That I still struggle. Like,
you wouldn't do it. Yeah, you did though, a little bit.
I mean, because my song came out.
Any Chris Brown song, y'all, she's gonna get up and dance.
All right, hold on.
It does not matter where she's at, but like,
it doesn't matter whose class it is either.
Yeah, but that's another level of confidence that she's gonna have to unlock, because I feel like if I wanted to, of course, I would just go out there and do it with no issue. But you know, I want you to be able to do that, like where you could be like, I'll turn it on if I want to.
Like,
you know,
Jay was getting it done.
You know,
ooh, that's how I want to be when I'm at the club. Like,
yeah, we should have that on the episode too.
Clip,
we are. I'm gonna put a clip.
Yes,
I'm gonna put a clip.
I need to see it. Like, she was just like.
And we need to have them on the episode.
Yeah,
a few of the girls. Yeah, that would be a good episode.
We probably can have like 2 videos of them.
Period. I like that.
Yeah,
right.
But so it really you really end up having a connection, like you're creating a connection between your mind and your body, because your body is just moving a certain way and is really just linking with your mind. Just seeing yourself, you know, being able to move a certain way, like it just releases femininity. I actually had a couple of girls, mostly from Italy, they would text me, they'll be like, man, and like they're beautiful. Actually, okay, oh my goodness. So there was this one girl, she was the most beautiful girl in my school. One of the most beautiful, like she's really gorgeous. And she had texted me just kind of, you know, be like, oh, I love watching all your dance videos. I wish I could move like that. And she opened up to me that day, telling me that she actually doesn't feel confident at all. And I was like, what?
Look at you. Yeah.
Like all the guys in my school, they would all chase after this girl because she had the body, like she had the face, like she was gorgeous. And she was an athlete, so she used to do gymnastics. So she has a very fit body. Yeah. But she was like, I don't know how to move it. She's like I just feel so rough when I walk, you know, like I have like a muscle body that, yes, it looks beautiful, but I don't feel feminine. You know what I mean? And she's like, I wish I want to learn how to dance. I want to learn how to be flowy, how to be comfortable.
Girl, and you can.
Skin. And I told her she can. I told her one day I might come to Italy and open a heel school.
Hello?
And she was like, I would be the person to come.
Yes. That would be so good. But that shows you right there that confidence does not come with just validation, you know, from men. Like that's not that didn't give her the confidence that she was looking for. She still didn't feel confident,
comes
you know.
From here,
yes,
from you seeing the internal. Yourself, you going through the journey. You going through the moves, the ups and downs on the journey.
You could be the most beautiful girl in the world and still not feel confident because there's something missing. So take that as an example that just because men are seeing you, you know what I'm saying, that isn't validation that you should feel. That shouldn't validate your confidence is basically what I'm saying. So, and
see, when I started dancing, I do remember that when I first started to dance and I was starting to get comfortable in my own skin, the confidence would come from me from showing a little bit more of my skin maybe. So I would maybe have like some fishnets or, you know, maybe some booty shorts. And, you know, while I was dancing, I was like, damn, like you can see, you know, you can see a little something. But then as I kept getting better, I was like, I don't want that type of validation. Like to me, that's not confidence, just having, you know, like maybe like a bunch of men being like, whoa, like they're appreciating not me dancing.
They're not appreciating
They're appreciating the skin that you're putting out.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not at the end of the day. It just makes me feel objectified.
Yeah, you can be fully clothed and still get the point across. It could still be sexy, it could still be feminine, and it could still be very sensual. You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, the confidence doesn't come from the way you look outside, but the way you carry yourself. Yeah. Matter of fact, everybody, take a deep breath. Bring your shoulders back. Fix your posture.
No, literally. Because
I promise you the posture does a lot.
Yeah, like that's going to give you a lot right there. Boom. I already feel like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because like if I'm like this, right, saying,
yeah.
Okay.
Posture check, okay? Know? Sometimes you might have to do that, even if you're out and about.
Even if you're working.
Yeah, if it pops in your brain, be like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's going to unleash a sort of confidence that you probably never felt before, and just off of that.
And if y'all would come to one of Venus classes, like that's the number one thing that we work on. Like before we get to any part of the court, like the first thing we do in class is like the bevel walk, and then you just like,
hey, come on, bevel.
But it's because the posture makes the main thing when you're doing a walk. You know, like she's very big on that, like in dance, and generally making sure that your posture is straight. It gives you confidence when you're dancing. And it's like, you know, even when I'm not dancing, I'm like, hold on, like let me just like get in this room.
Yeah,
you know?
Like all of that mind-body connection, like she said, it goes together. So again, confidence is not superficial. Let's remember that. But yeah, you guys, so next, I'm basically going to talk about how dance helped me feel more like self-assured. So, dance, I feel like carried through in every area of my life. And there are still some areas where I feel like I'm not as confident as I am in dance, but, I think that when I started dancing, and how old was I? I'm 26 now. So I probably started dancing when I was 20. I think I started dancing when I was like 20, right? And
which is mind blowing because you're so talented.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys, I started in college, on a college campus.
And you would think you'd been dancing your whole life.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. And I'm like, no, I was an athlete. I was running track. But, I always liked the idea of dancing though. And my brother, he pointed that out to me too. He was like, we should have known that you love dancing because you used to watch those Step Up movies all the time. Like you used to love watching those and you be in front of the TV trying to learn it.
That was
but like,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And my mom was like, no, that's true. And we just never took it serious. We never knew that like you would really end up loving dance, And we were just like, oh, this is just something that she does at the house, blah, blah, blah. And I wish I would have known. I would have been like, I want to go to a dance class, and they probably would have seen like,
okay, she's getting it.
Hold on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, so yeah, my journey started kind of, it's never too late, but my journey started a little bit later in the game. I was 20. And again, like I said, I was in college, just kind of going through the motions of college, found my friend group, found a dude that I liked, blah, 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 right? That situation. And he actually got me into dancing. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. But, I think that after the situation with me and him, had I not been dancing, I think that I would have there would have been, I don't know, I would have just been more depressed than I already was, right? And so with that being said, I feel like dance kind of helped me feel, again, more confident in myself, but it also carried into, okay, now I have confidence when it comes to, my education, and I have confidence when it comes to just trying new things, putting myself, because dance was new to me, like that sort of dance, and actually taking it serious was new. So just putting myself in new spaces to try new things, I was definitely more self-assured in that. And then when it came to just, again, maybe like another podcasting, for example, of course I had my doubts, and I was like, it took me a while because I've been wanting to do this for years. But I think as I got better at dance, I was like, there's really nothing holding me back besides me,
Yeah.
So what am I?
You just gotta do it.
Just gotta do it. Take the first step.
Yeah. With confidence.
Yeah. Take the first step. But yeah, I think that's very important. I think that it has helped me feel self-assured in so many different areas. But what?
That should be a marketing idea for fulfilling.
What?
Like just like a video where you do like a little ad video and you're like, take your first step.
Boom. Period.
That'd be hard.
But did you see, I posted one on the Nina Simone training page where everybody was kind of doing a little walk. You didn't see it?
No, I didn't.
Let me show y'all. I'll make sure to post the clip on here too, but I'm going to show her really quick because that's funny that you said that because I kind of already like this.
Ooh. Oh, see? I think I did see this somewhere.
Step into confidence. Oh, that's crazy. That's what we're talking about. Hey.
Yes, I remember that. That was my first class and shit.
Yeah. But basically it was showing all the walks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to show y'all that clip too. I'll drop it in here. But yeah, take that first step, you guys.
Yeah. No, but, and actually there's something that you said as far as, like it actually helped you go through your breakup, I think you said, by dancing. It's like, it's true because sometimes it does happen like, through this healing journey as I meet different people, and then maybe they're not all the right people. Clearly, I'm still single. But, sometimes it does happen that I meet someone that just kind of makes me question my worth, which shouldn't happen, but when it does happen, the first thing that I do, I created a little space in my house where I can dance. And like when I feel a little bit low or I don't feel like too good about myself, I'm like, you know what, like let me just dance. And then just me getting there, like me seeing my body moving, and, even me, I'm starting to experiment with creating. So being able to see that, 2 years ago, I was like, oh, I cannot do it. I cannot create. Like, I don't know how to freestyle. And like, now I'm starting to learn how to freestyle. So it's like, just seeing the progress that you do, like, I do it and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like, I don't even care about that dude. Like, why am I even in my head about that dude when I'm just like here, like just killing it in my own kitchen,
Yeah.
So,
and so I'm going to share with you maybe an at-home exercise that you can do. So you could try to connect with your body. You could try a simple body roll, right? Let's do it. You ready? You go that way. I go this way.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, and boom. Okay, like that's all you have to do, right? Okay, now let's try to go in towards each other. 1, 2, 3, right, and boom. Okay, that's it, you guys. That's all. Like, you could try that at home right now as you're watching. A simple body roll. You go to the back, drop the head a little bit, ooh, and sit. Look, why did I connect my ankle? I cannot connect that bevel. Okay, but yes, you guys. So let's put that into a combo. So we'll do 4 counts this way, 4 counts that way, 4 counts to the back. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and yes, you guys, that is it. Okay, you could try that at home right now, and let us know how that makes you feel. Like that already made me feel like I'm ready to.
And honestly, even if you struggle, because I know I used to struggle a lot with body rolls. Like when I first started dancing, I was like, how do you move your chest? Like like even if it's just like a push your head, like just like anything, just like feel on your body.
Yeah. And for the women out there, start to pretty fingers.
That makes a difference.
Middle finger pressed down. Every time you touch on your body, the middle finger should be pressed down. Fingers should not be like this, right? They should be wide. Why am I giving a class?
Right.
But like if you just start feeling on your body, like that'll also
let's do that. Like, let's show the difference. Like I guess we can do like from like we can do up on the neck. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna do it without the pretty fingers.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, and whoa, period. Like that just
it feels
look. Good. Yeah, you said. Look at that. Like look at that.
It's like
it doesn't give. Period. Come on, middle finger. And she got the nails on. Look at that. Okay. But yes, you guys, that is something that you can try at home. And again, let us know in the comments how that made you feel that quick. Okay.
Yes.
Period.
Now, let's see. Overcoming insecurities. This is what we're going to talk about next on how dance, how did help. I'm gonna give it. How did dance help move past certain insecurities or different challenges? Now, for me specifically, like my thing is that when it comes to dance specifically or anything else, like just finding something where you have a community can help a lot. So we mentioned it before, even just me being from a different country, like coming here and being able to find girls that, like had the same passion. There's just like one thing that it just gets you to click with them, and finding people that are supportive of you, that are encouraging of you, that also increases on your confidence. Because it's like, okay, like I have a support system around me that, even when I mess up, even when I don't look great, they're still here supporting me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even when I don't look great, they're here giving me tips and feedback on how to look better. Yeah. So altogether, that just kind of like goes into creating a support system that helps, because you don't want to get too much in your head, like, and Nina sees it, like, I often get in my head,
she does.
There's also, her or people that just remind me, it's okay, like, don't get in your head, you did other parts good, and that's important because it reminds me that, okay, there can be challenges, but at the same time, don't focus too much on the challenges, focus on what you're doing good, focus on what you're accomplishing, on how much you're getting better, and that genuinely shifted my mindset, because I used to be one of those people that would focus more on the negative, be like, man, like I've been trying for so long and like I'm still not getting it. But now instead, and it's because I had this support of people constantly repeating me, you got it, don't beat yourself up. Now I'm like, okay, I'm struggling to do it. I'm getting in my head, but that's just like fuels to my insecurities in a way, because I'm like, I can see that this is what I'm struggling with, so I can see that this is where I need help. I can see that this is where I need to work. Good. You know what I mean? So it just kind of like gave me the motivation to navigate through my own insecurities. Cause I'm like, okay, I know that I'm going to struggle. I struggled before, but I just have to keep pushing. And I am now confident that if I keep pushing on these insecurities, on these things that I see coming up, I have to embrace them. Cause that's the way that I can go past forward, and rather than just beating myself down to it, if it makes sense.
That makes so much sense. Yeah. A time when I felt insecure in dance, I would say, is when I first started dancing in heels, in Arkansas. I just pretty much put on a pair of heels and started dancing, right? Had no technique, had nothing like that. But where I was at around who I was good, right? Because nobody else was doing it. Mm-hmm. So then, people were asking me to teach a class, blah, blah, blah. So I just started teaching, not knowing that there's so much that goes into dancing in heels. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much that goes into it. So whenever I say I moved, I had not graduated, but it was during COVID, I think. I had came back home and I was supposed to sub for this girl that couldn't teach a class. And nobody showed up, right? One person showed up. And that was the time where I felt most insecure, simply because, I'm like, well, dang, am I not good enough? What is it about me that nobody wanted to show up, And of course, mind you, I didn't really know any dancers out here in Dallas because I started in Arkansas. So it wasn't like I knew dancers here. I didn't even know how the dance community was out here. But, me and one girl from Dallas, we connected, and then she asked me to sub when I came back home. So I was like, okay, cool. Seeing that there was nobody there, again, it made me question myself. But I think, how I overcame that, I literally was like, well, time to go get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was really nothing for me to do. I couldn't force people to come to my class,
Even though I think that's like also the big challenge is trying to make a name out of yourself.
Yeah, from the ground up.
Yes, like it's like you come here and it's like, who's this girl?
Yeah,
like, why
she hasn't been here.
Class, But then after you make a name out of yourself, then like now, girl, I have people. I'm like, oh, you train with Nina Simone? I'm like, yeah.
That's so funny. But yeah, I would say that once that happened, I wish my mom was here to like testify for me. But I went home and this was during COVID. Every day I was dancing.
Oh, okay. I went home and I cried.
Oh, girl, no, I didn't cry. But I was kind of down about it. I was like, dang, But it was raining hard that day too. I remember. So people might have not came because it was pouring down rain. But again, people probably just didn't come because they didn't know me. And which you have every right, because if I don't know you, I'm probably not coming either, but, so, and they really didn't have anything to reference because I was this girl that came out of nowhere. But, after that happened, boy, when I tell you, I was in the house every day learning some choreography off YouTube, off of Instagram. I was taking, at that time, there was, online classes. So people were doing Instagram live classes. They were teaching the class on Instagram live. Yeah, I would hop on there, learn the choreo, film myself, post it. Learn the choreo, film myself, post it. Every day I was dropping something. And I would say that is how I overcame the insecurity of like needing to feel validated. So you didn't come to my class? Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and have my own class at home.
Do you see how it relates though to the podcast? How now it's like, you don't care if this gets views or not.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's really just about you wanting to do it from the bottom of your heart and the hope that it's going to help someone. So
somebody.
It's like the validation doesn't come from other people anymore. It comes from within yourself.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing I think that's the biggest takeaway from this.
So I was saying that, by the way, like with social media, right, as far as posting goes, I want everybody out there that is scared to post, just go ahead and post. Like, don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the views. Do not do it for the validation. Do it simply because you're like, I want to share this. You know what I'm saying? And whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever don't. Whoever comments, and whoever does not. Like once you get into that mindset, you'll just post. And you're honestly doing yourself a favor by posting because you're exposing yourself and your journey, which can help somebody else through the process. So with me.
That also just kind of links into being vulnerable. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just allow yourself to, if you want to post. Like, doesn't matter if people are like, oh, damn, she posts a dance video every day. Okay.
And if you don't like me, you don't have to follow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like to dance. Like,
period. And I'm not posting for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting because I'm trying to put myself out there. Now I know my why. And my why is to, of course, I would love to work in the industry. But my main thing is whenever I started posting every day during COVID, people use that as inspiration. I got so many DMs, you know what I'm saying? From the time that I started posting to now, I still get DMs about people saying, like, I remember when you were always posting inside your house by the front door. Now I'm outside my house.
Girl,
but
I be thinking about it. Your neighbor's gotta be happy. Like, she just be getting it out there. Like, I would just sit there like,
I cannot look peeping Tom.
you know?
But no, I have good neighbors, and they, some of them will walk by and be like, okay, so I'm really glad about that.
I'd be too shy to do that, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I still kind of am though sometimes. Like when the cars,
especially because you go full out,
yeah. So
and
sometimes
I feel
I'm
like the car will go and I'll be like,
yeah. Like my mom, she'll be like, let me come out there with you because, cars will drive by and they'll drive by slow. And of course, sometimes it's men. So, she's like, I don't want you being out there by yourself. I want them to at least know somebody's at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your dad's at the house. He'll come outside. He ain't gonna be just watching me. But,
your dad just did a good job.
No. He be like, he just be like, all right, let me just at least be in the garage or something, But, yeah, so just post yourself, share yourself, expose yourself. It's not used for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you know your why and you're trying to work in the industry, of course, you have to post yourself so artists can see you. That's the only way they're going to see you. If you're not posting because you don't know if people are going to comment, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Mm-hmm. And then that's how you know you lack confidence in yourself. So go ahead and post.
And then also, Nina says this all the time, but push yourself to record yourself. I feel like a lot of people don't do it because, maybe they're scared, like, oh, I don't look good enough,
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's okay. Even if you messed up the choreo, post it. Even if you're not really happy with the content, post it. Because if I see some of the old videos, like that is like literal living proof of your progress. So I love the fact that, I started posting even when I was not getting it like that. Because now, because now I look at it and I'm like, dang, it's right here. Yeah. It's like look at, you could see so much change into my posture, my face, we
might link a clip of like an old video of you and then a new one, like a recent one. And
I feel like even just simply the seduction one.
Because you have two sets. Yeah, because you did it once.
The 2 videos.
How long ago was that? That might have been in August, and then you just did one maybe a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was literally 5 months difference.
Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna post that clip, like a clip of it, not all of it.
Yeah, it was a long choreo.
Yeah, it was. But yeah,
even then, I remember I had half of the choreo was completely forgotten. We did it the first time, so there's literally half video where I'm just there like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like I was walking like an elephant.
No.
I had no confidence in my walk whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Like even in my face, you could tell that I was just feeling distressed because I was like, man, I'm not getting it. Like I was just feeling shy, somewhat ashamed because I was like, I had lost balance. And so I was just wobbling, almost fell. So there was just so much going on in that video. And then you see it 5 months after, and I'm just there serious face, looking straight at the camera, giving a little smirk, posture, walk, you can see somebody actually.
You can see the difference for sure. And then I remember just even the other day, you had convinced me, you and a couple other people had convinced me to post a freestyle that I didn't think was that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the proof that we are our biggest critiques.
Yeah, for sure. And so, just having the confidence to post it regardless. And I think even me talking about, I didn't think people were going to like it. That's literally my reason why I didn't post it. Because I was like, if I don't like it, I don't think other people are going to like it.
Yeah. When I tell you, that dance room was like a stadium. She was going, everybody's like, yeah! She was getting it down. Everybody was just so thrown off. She just popped off out of nowhere.
That's crazy. And
then,
I did not.
And then she posted the video, and 3-4 of us reached out
where's the freestyle?
Where's the freestyle? Where's the other part of it? We were really waiting for the freestyle to come.
Yeah, so that comes from, some sort of insecurity that I think that everybody can work on. You know what I'm saying? Just post your content, okay? Mm-hmm. Even if you feel like, oh my God, nobody's gonna like it. Who cares? And even if they don't, so what? What are they giving you? What is a like giving you anyways, So you kind of have to think of it like that. So I was glad that y'all convinced me to do it because I was deep in my head about it. I'm like, if I don't like this, they're not going to like it,
But, damn, this is getting long. I know, right? I do also think that that's why it's important to have people around you because, see, people that share your same passion will understand everything that goes behind it. Will understand, oh, like that move was hard. Like, that was you couldn't do that before and now you can do that. So they will still appreciate, what you're doing on a different way than, maybe like a parent or a mom. They'll be like, oh yeah, good job. But at the end of the day, they don't really they're not passionate about dance. So for them, it's just a pirouette. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for somebody that shares your passion, knows what it took you to accomplish that pirouette, knows how much you had to work, knows how much core strength you need to have. So they just appreciate it in a different level. So I do think that also being with people that share your same passion, it just supports you in a different way.
And, okay, some practical tips for building confidence, right? Mainly the first one is mindset shifting. Yes. So you have to do things that will shift your mindset. And when I say that, I mean, like for me, that's journaling. That's, we talked about with V, that episode will be coming out soon. So, stay tuned for that. But she's gave us some good advice about affirming ourselves, more saying it out loud, saying that I am loved, I am beautiful, I am, strong, whatever. Yes. So starting to say that out loud, but don't only just say it out loud just because it sounds good, say it because you actually believe it, there has to be some sort of conviction and belief in your voice whenever you say those things to yourself. So just pouring like positive self-talking to yourself and not, anything negative because again, the world beats us down already. So we don't need to do it to ourselves. I think that's a great tip. I think body language is another thing that people can work on because body language exudes whether you lack confidence or whether you are confident, and you can fake it till you make it. Okay, there's some people I walk in, no, for real. I walk in some rooms and like when I went to LA in January and I was taking class with people that I would like see on YouTube and like Instagram, I'm like, dang, I'm in these people's class, right? But I didn't walk in there with my chin down, like looking down at the floor. My posture was like, girl, we in here. You know what I'm saying? Even though I may have been nervous or, I may have lacked somewhat of confidence because I'm in here with people that are working in the industry the way I want to be working in the industry, right? And so, you just kind of have to have that body language that exudes, oh, it is what it is. I'm just as good as you. All right. And you have to believe that. And once I walked into those rooms and believed that, it was over with. Okay. I felt great about myself. I needed no validation from the teacher, nobody else in the room. It was just me in the room and I was living in my own little world, learning the choreography, having a great time. So I think that's another tip. You have a tip?
My main thing is just not compare yourself, which again, thank you, Nina, for that. But it's just not compare yourself with others, compare yourself with yourself. Because other people have a different journey. They might have been dancing for 17 years, or they might practice every single day because maybe they have a studio in their apartment complex. So don't compare yourself with other people's progress. Maybe they have an amazing retention, so it's like each person is different. Just look at your own journey, look at what you're doing, and then
appreciate it.
Yes, and then just like grade yourself based on that. Like, oh, yesterday I couldn't do that. Today I can.
Yes.
Not
small baby steps.
Yeah, like yesterday I couldn't do that, today I can. She did it within 2 hours. No, it doesn't matter. Like, you did it. You couldn't do it, and now you can. So that's my biggest thing.
And then one last tip would be to maybe incorporate, since this is a dance episode, incorporate some like movement in your daily, life. Maybe a little bit of like the yoga I was saying earlier, or just any like there's YouTube classes where they have like feminine movement classes that you could follow. They're guided. You could do that, or just anything in the mirror. Get in the mirror and just like move your body in a way that you don't normally use it. And that goes for men too, okay? Because men, you can do that. That doesn't make you any less of a man. A little grind. Like you can do whatever makes you feel confident. No, for real. Okay, y'all can do a little beat, footwork, whatever makes you feel confident. Okay, as a man as well. So, men, don't think that this isn't for you either. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. I mean, those are all great tips. Like, I think that all of those things can just kind of help you reconnect with your confidence. You know, affirmations, just even journaling. You know, as we always discuss.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Just do things that you love to do that just come from your heart. You don't know what you like to do, then just try things.
Try.
Don't just hide behind the excuse of, oh, but I don't know what I like. Well, you're never gonna find out if you don't try it. Yeah. You're not gonna know that you like, I don't know, grapes or
right
if you never tried it. You know, like, so it's like you have to try things in order to figure it out, you know, what you like. And you might not like it, that's okay. And like, oh, I don't like grapes, I prefer strawberries. That's totally okay. So that is
pretty much it.
That is pretty much it for today.
Yeah, I feel like that was a great episode. I think that dance is such a blessing for me, you know, and I think you too.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm speaking on behalf of both of us, dance has been a blessing for both of us, internally, externally. I think that anybody that is looking to get into dance and is like, oh, it's too late, or, you know, I'm too old or whatever. No, you know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to pursue the industry. Just, you know, if you want to dance, just get out here and just dance, you know? I say take it as far as you want to, but don't limit yourself either, because you really just never know, you know, how good you actually could be. Because that's what happened with me. The choreographer in college was like, have you thought about taking it serious? I was like, girl, no. You know, like I blew her off because I was like, no. And then a year after that, I'm over here like, okay, I'm pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't limit yourself. If you're gonna pursue dance, pursue it, you know, like pursue it in the way that you get better. So it's just boosting your confidence each and every time. I'm not a person that encourages stagnancy. So I'm not going to encourage you to just dance and not get better. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to get dance and get better, whether it's for the industry or not, you know? So, that's just me, but any last words from you?
No, just when it comes to the just do it, really just look it up. You know, like that's how I remember that's how it happened to me. One day I really just realized, you know, I wish I could do it. And then I really remembered having that thought where it's like, man, like, you know, like in the past, my mom would just take and sign me up. And I was like, oh, well, I'm on the other side of the world. I don't have my mom signing me up. So like I'm an adult. Like I have to do it on my own. And that was the one day where in my mind I was like, okay, let me Google it. Adult dance classes. And I found adult dance classes.
Hello.
So it's really as easy as that.
Yeah.
Okay, so little question time. We asked some of our followers how the dance and just moving can increase or affect your confidence. We did get a few answers. I wanted to read just a few of them to give a little shout out. So the first one is going to be from _Shanti.Monique. So thank you for taking the time. Hey girl. Thank you for taking the time to answering us. But she says, I never felt sexy in real life until I started doing heels. So period. Like,
that helped our confidence. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's just something powerful about a woman in heels.
In heels. So, when you put on that heel, baby, you just feel empowered. You just feel like, oh, hold on. And like this just unlocked.
Lady. You know what I mean? Like not sneakers.
Yeah.
Then we have Kiara. Her Instagram is Kiara, Kiara Allure. And she said, dance has helped me push through the I can't or I don't know how mentality.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is amazing because genuinely, like, it's like, oh, I can't do that, but then you prove yourself.
That's how you said you felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how, like, now.
So relatable.
Girl, thanks to dance, I know it's going to sound like I'm like, whoa, like chill, but it's like there is nothing that I think I cannot do.
Period.
Like, I know.
It translates into everything.
I know that I can do anything. I just got to set my mind to it and work for it. And then we have Olga. So shout out to her Instagram is Olgius, I guess.
Let me see.
How would you say that?
Olguis. Olga, you know who we talking about, girl. Hey, girl.
And she stated it helped tremendously. It's made me a whole new person.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it just affects your confidence on the dance floor and it changes the way you carry yourself.
See, you guys, if you're not a dancer and if you don't like just take dance classes or anything, that's your sign. Helps you feel like a whole new person, okay? And that's literally what it is. Because even my alter ego comes out, I'll be like, Let's
Girl.
go. Let's go.
Your
But
alter ego.
yeah.
What's your name?
You know, I feel like my alter ego is Nina Simone, but I feel like my regular daily life stuff, like right now, really it would be like Nina Jordan, you know, which is my last name, but, you know, or I just be like Nina. But when I dance, oh baby, it's Nina Simone. What about you? Julia
Brown.
Okay, I'm sick of you. I just processed what she just said, y'all. She just said Julia Brown. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to find my alter ego. The Italian something. Something. I feel like that's like my signature thing.
Yeah, it is. That's probably like the Italianista. Hello?
Something like that.
Something like that.
The Italian heels.
Hey. Okay. We're gonna figure it out though. Right. What's y'all's alter ego names? Let us know in the comments. Look, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What are you gonna do this week to become her?
I am going to work on me creating. Because that is something that is extremely new. I feel like that chamber recently just unlocked where I proved myself
that you could do it.
I can put a couple of incomes together.
Yeah.
So maybe
it's not as hard as it seems.
Yeah, debatable, but
no,
you're right though. It actually took me next. So and that is gonna help my confidence because as I just mentioned, like I can do it, right, but I still kind of struggle. So it's gonna prove myself that.
I think that I'm going to freestyle every day this week because I don't do it every day, but I do want to see what, you know.
I'm gonna get there too.
Yeah, I don't do it every day, but I like I said with you guys, just putting some movement into your daily life. I think I'm gonna do that. Just whether it be like slow movement or, you know, if I'm actually busting it down, freestyling, you know, but some sort of freestyle every day I'm gonna do.
Okay, you gonna post it?
I don't know about that, but I don't know about that. We'll see. I might post like maybe 1 or 2 of them. And yeah, you guys. So that is all we have today. Yeah. We thank y'all for tuning in as usual because you could be anywhere with anybody else, but you spent your time with us. Okay, so we appreciate that, and we will see y'all next week. Later.